Take a breath. Feel your heart. You are whole. You are one. You are love. Today is Not So Wacky Wednesday, turning the world right side up. So I'm doing this series to help people be more spirit-led and less ego-led. And today we're going to talk about the choice between love and fear. Who's done living in fear? I know I am. I've always hated that emotion. I know it is good for something. But I hate that emotion. I hate it more than anything. I lived in such a fearful, anxious environment growing up that I just hate fear. So right from the moment that we get here, we are taught to live in fear. I have little notes, so I'm going to go back and forth between my notes. My voice doesn't want to come out. But once we become conscious, we can recognize there are really only two choices, fear or love. So what would it be like to choose love? That is really, I think, what the Course in Miracles is all about. I follow the Course in Miracles, and I sometimes post lessons on the Course in Miracles. For me, that's what it's all about, and it has led me on my path. So my awakening gave me the experience of love. It did it in a radical way. It was recognizing that it meant I had to let go of my 25-year marriage. And because I'm a marriage and family therapist, and that's what I devoted my whole life to, that was really, really hard to do. It's hard for anyone. I think, though, particularly because that was my whole life. But it meant stepping into a higher version of love. And it was one that required a lot of trust. But I had been working on trust for a long time through A Course in Miracles, through family constellations, and through books that were written by Louise Hay that talked about trusting life, and that life loved me, and trusting myself and my intuition. Trusting there was a force inside of me and all around me and in everything that was holding me, guiding me, supporting me, loving me, and connecting me with all that I needed and desired. If I was open to it and willing to let go of what I had substituted for it by using my ego to guide me. Choosing love is recognizing that we are all one, connected, and part of the same source. We can either choose to recognize and enter and allow this reality to be our guiding force, or we can choose our ego and fight against what is and live in fear and suffering, which is kind of what we've been doing. Choosing love requires courage because you can't see the results of what you desire right away. It requires faith and trust in something you can't see, but you can feel and know. But to break it down into something tangible, because I think that that just helps sometimes to trust a little bit. Fear comes from the left brain. It's the ego-driven perspective, the me against the world, me versus you. It thrives on comparison, judgment, control, and scarcity, and it makes us believe that we're small, separate, and alone. Love is the right brain, spirit-centered perspective. I am connected, I am part of the whole, and whole myself. Love sees through the illusion of separation. It brings peace, compassion, and freedom, because when I see myself in you, and I truly know myself, I can't live in fear. That is what I've found. So does that mean that ego is bad? and that you should kill your ego. No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean that. And I think that because that idea is out there, it makes us all very fearful. Like, it makes our ego very fearful, and then it fights against that because it feels us trying to kill it. We need our ego. Our ego gives us our separateness and our ability to look at things and understand things, and working with the spirit. It's amazing. It's great. It I had this vision the other day that I think could be helpful. It's not fully developed, but I'm going to try to develop it a little bit. It was, spirit comes through and ego is the lens that we view things and that we focus on. And so ego is also our experience. So we've had this life experience, some more than others, and it gets focused. That's like the ego. The ego focuses us. It's this individual focus of our life experience on the world. So we need both spirit, right brain, and left brain. We don't want to get rid of either. We just want to allow our right brain, our spirit, to lead, which is the opposite of what we've been doing. We've been leading with our ego. So it does feel like the world gets turned upside down when this happens, when you experience some sort of awakening to that we are living in an illusion, and that there's more there holding you. And you can actually experience it in your brain. I did experience it in my brain. It was really cool. I was doing a voice dialogue, which is a technique I got from my life coaching, my spiritual life coaching course. And I was able to experience the right brain holding the left brain, almost like it felt to me, because I was raised Catholic, like Mary holding Jesus. And then I was able to separate out into my left brain, my ego, and it was just like, wow, it was in awe, and it was like, ooh, that felt so good. And I want to go understand what's happening. What's happening? Like, what is this? Like, what is this relationship that we could have? And I am like continuing to explore that because it's really fascinating. But I want you to know that you can experience that in reality too. Like, you can feel that and you can experience that, and you don't have to get rid of any part of you. You can move back and forth between that feeling of oneness and that feeling of separation. And it gives you this really amazing experience. And I think that's what we are supposed to do, because we have all these parts. And everything I've learned as a marriage and family therapist is that we need everything that we have. Like, you don't get rid of anything. You really just learn how to use it in a way that helps you thrive and be happy. And some of our parts have gotten, this is through internal family systems, some of our parts are just like overused, out of control, exhausted, and not working in the right way and working against us. And so through internal family systems, you can start to learn how to work with your parts and help them find more healthier roles and all kind of work together. So that's kind of what this is all about. It's learning how your ego can be in service of your spirit, or your left brain can work together cohesively and coherently and smoothly and just naturally with your right brain, but allowing your right brain to, I think they move back and forth between leadership. They really do. Just like the new model of relationship that I'm trying to develop through this. We all have masculine and feminine within us. We all have left brain, right brain in us. And it's moving back and forth between those two parts. But they work together, and they speak to each other, and they understand each other. And it's the same in our relationships with each other. We get to change leadership. We get to move back and forth and flow. And sometimes I lead and sometimes you lead. And it's this really nice balance. And it's this really nice dance. And it just flows fluidly. It flows. That's another thing that happens when you turn the world right side up. Everything just flows if you allow it. And the ego can separate out to understand what's happening here. This is so cool. But then you flow back in, and you just flow. This is really beautiful. This new way of being in the world, and we're learning it. I'm learning it, and I'm trying to share with you as I learn it, so we can learn together. So now we can just do a little exercise to end, but close your eyes and just breathe in. And then breathe out. And just connect with your body and notice if there's any kind of fear or worry. Usually you have one. And just tune into that. What is it saying to you? And then just notice, what is it telling you about being separate? What is its belief? So listen to it and acknowledge it. I hear you. You're afraid of this. And then ask, if I choose love, if I remember that I'm one with Source and one with others and one with all of life, how would this look different? And then just breathe into that. And then breathe out. And then just notice. Because life will answer you. Love will answer you. Source will answer you. God or Spirit, whatever you call it, will answer you. It will answer you in different ways, not the ways that we're used to. Not usually through language, but sometimes it does through language too. But through symbols, through nature, through music. It's usually very right-brained. Through a knowing experience, through a felt experience. Synchronicities. That's how it answers you. So you will get your answer. It may not come right away. It's going to come gradually. Usually kind of like when you're not really thinking about it because you've let it go, and then life comes back and answers you. So just notice how life answers you. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe. So I would just like to connect with more people to get these ideas out there. I know they're out there in some different forms, but I like to think that, my form is unique to me and my little ego perspective and my life experience. And I want to connect with more people so that we can spread these ideas, and we can start to live in a world of love. I'm already living in a world of love. I woke up, I had bought this, like, I don't know, it's not a painting, but it's like a picture that says, somewhere over the rainbow, dreams come true, or something like that. And I wake up to it every morning, and I woke up to it this morning, and I was like, yes. I've been struggling with visioning my future because I'm so happy right now where I'm at. And I recognized what Spirit has been trying to tell me, which it keeps telling me, is you are there. You are living in this, you did create this. This is what you asked for, and it's here. So feel free to enjoy it. And you can also move towards the other dreams and visions you have. I'm still trusting that, feeling safe, moving toward that, and not just clinging to what I have now because I love it so much. So it is a dance, it is a balance, and we're all learning it together. Okay. So go forth in love and beauty and trust and faith. And remember, you are love.